And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
For his 18th birthday with all of his friends. Let's give a big round of applause for Noah Gorfield. Our next senior is Mr. Troy Tidza.
I'm ready for action. The rest of them lacking. Moving right past them. Who's lacking the passion? Tell them it's on now. Stand up when you fall down. Competition getting ran out. Get on board or stand out.
And welcome to another presentation of the Game of the Week here on 99.1 KWYW The Heat. It is time for the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. This is Kevin Shields, your voice of the Game of the Week, along with junior cameraman Declan Whitaker. It is senior night as we are at a pavilion for the Wind River Cougars versus the Greybull Buffaloes. Real quick, we do want to announce and honor those seniors who've been here for 4 years. Well, most of them for 4 years, some maybe 3 or 2, but still seniors playing in their last home game of the season. First of all is number 1, Noah Garakowski. Number 2, Colt Martinez. Number 5, Holden Yates. Number 11, Jeffrey Strock. Number 13, Ben Snyder. Number 30, Kai Alatini. Number 42, Tunk Goebel. Number 51, Troy Titsup. Number 52, Logan Jensen. Number 53, Blue Star Friday. Number 56, Isaiah Remackle. And that is Coach Rod Frederick's senior class, a pretty decent size one this year. We're about 16 and a half minutes until kickoff here on the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. We're going to jump right into it. This is number 2 Greybull at 6-0 coming in here to Pavilion to face the 1-5 Wind River Cougars on senior night. As we look at the standings, Greybull, of course, as you expect, number 1 in the West. Pine Bluffs, number 1 in the East. Obviously, both teams undefeated. And here's kind of the playoff picture for the Western Conference, which, of course, includes all the Fremont County teams in 1A 9-man, Shoshone, Wind River, and Wyoming Indian. Wyoming Indian at 0-6, 0-3 in the conference, has been eliminated. Shoshone is guaranteed in part because Wind River has to have them win tonight to have a chance. Here's what has to happen for the Wind River Cougars. They must beat Greybull tonight, and they must beat Rocky Mountain, who's at 3-3 and sitting in 4th currently at 1-2 in the conference. They have to beat Rocky Mountain next week as well. So it's a tough road for them. For Shoshone, they have Rocky Mountain tonight. They must win tomorrow night. They must defeat Rocky Mountain for Wind River to have a shot. So Wind River can knock out potentially Rocky Mountain. It's a tough road. You got number 2, and then you got the team you're trying to flip out with. So Shoshone is guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. Now, if they could win the next 2, Shoshone could sneak up into that number 2 hole where Big Piney currently sits at 4-2. And part of the reason for that is, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to pull it up for you guys real quick. Our game of the week next week is in Shoshone, and oddly enough, depending on what happens this weekend, it will be against Big Piney at Shoshone. So you never know what could happen there as far as the playoffs coming to an end. As we look at the other playoff pictures for this weekend, as far as in 1A6, man, Du Bois, of course, falling out of the rankings last week, but they do sit in 4th right now. Farson right behind them. So right now, Du Bois would be in the playoffs too. They'd be the 4. So if the season ended today as the 4, they would be going to face 5-2 Burlington, who is number 1 in the North Conference. So a lot on the line there. As we look at the 2A, of course, Thermopolis and Mountain View sit atop the Western Conference. Part of that is Mountain View's played one more game, but in conference they're both 5-0. So, and that is your game tomorrow on 101.7 with Kevin and Ryan. You've got Thermop and Mountain View. You couldn't ask for more on the table there, as it will dictate who wins the West and gets a potential 2 home games instead of 1. Right now, if the season ended today, Thermopolis would face 4-2 Newcastle. If they beat Mountain View tomorrow and stay undefeated, they will most likely have Glen Rock there's a whole bunch of people at the 4 position in the Eastern Conference of 2A. They will face either Glen Rock, Moorcraft, or Upton Sundance. As we go into 3A, as they're going through all the seniors here, Riverton tomorrow night can clinch the East. Lander, of course, right behind them at 5-1, losing to Riverton last week. 2-1 in conference versus Riverton's 3-0. If Riverton wins tomorrow, neither Lander nor Buffalo can catch them, and that will guarantee them the 1. What that means is they would get to face Green River, who is an improved Green River at 2-1 in conference, 3-4 overall, but they would get a Green River. Most importantly, they would avoid a trip to Star Valley, and the only chance they'd have to face Star Valley would be in Laramie for the state title. What that also means is that they would get a chance to host Cody. Of course, Cody's been a nemesis and has had their number. They've been able to play with them, but they've just given up leads or penalties or turnovers, something like that. But they would get them in the friendly confines of Wolverine Stadium. So a lot on the line here the next 2 weeks as we get towards the end of the season. When we return to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show, it will be time for the Ranger Keys of the Game here on WYO Today at 99.1 KWYW. The Heat.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
And welcome back as the Cougars take the field here. So the weather, I thought, was playing as far as Ranger Keys the game. The weather, at least earlier in the day, now it's just really chilly kind of the first cold game as everybody's not used to it yet. And Declan, in about a month, we'll all be laughing that this is warm and not cold. But for now, it's cold. And they're going to go right into national anthem. So we're going to take another break, and we'll be right back here on 99.1 KWYW The Heat.
Stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
A senior, number 12, Caden Hunt.
And welcome back
Junior, number 20,
to the Hampton Suites pregame show here on Wired Today Media. Continuing along the keys of the game, Greybull undefeated, number 2. Wind River has to play absolutely perfect football. Now, their style is meant and able to get upsets. They're going to run the ball. They're going to hold on to it. But that is key. They cannot turn the ball over. They can't have silly penalties, and they cannot get behind by multiple scores. If they can do that, their offense is capable of keeping this close and frustrating a Greybull offense. Greybull, one of the deepest teams in 9-man. They've got 2 pages worth of – they got a lot. So that's neither here nor there, hopefully, but that's – Wind River's going to have to play nearly perfect. As we go into the Rappo starting lineup, first for the Buffaloes, led by Jeremy Pauska III at head coach, Daryl Shipley and Will Levine as assistant coaches. First, number 5, tight end, defensive end, sophomore, Will Harlow. Number 8, junior quarterback, tight end, linebacker, Cord Eldler. Number 12, quarterback, free safety, is senior, Caden Hunt. Number 20, running back, cornerback, punt returner, junior Jesse Brown. A junior, number 22, running back and middle linebacker, Bennett Sanford. Number 30, middle linebacker and running back, senior Caden Sorensen. Number 32, senior tight end, outside linebacker and defensive end, Yandel Hernandez. Number 44, a sophomore guard and defensive end, Jordy Areza. And number 71, guard and nose guard, senior Jacob Shelley. For the Rod Frederick-led Wind River Cougars, assistant coaches Kyle Hunter and Troy Anderson. It will be a senior, number 2, Colton Martinez. A senior, number 5, Holton Yates. A junior, number 11, a senior, Jeffrey Strock. A senior, number 13, Ben Snyder. A junior, number 24, Jeffrey Bubba Rushing. A senior, number 30, Kai Alatini. A senior, number 51, Troy Titsup. Number 52, a senior, Logan Jensen. Number 53, a senior, Blue Star Friday. A senior, number 56, Isaiah Remackle. And as you can tell, he's starting all of his seniors tonight. And we'll see how long that stays on. When we return, it'll be time for kickoff here on the Game of the Week between Wind River and Greybull on Wired Today and 99.1 The Heat.
To make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together.
That's why I kept
And welcome back. It is time to kick things off between the Wind River Cougars and the number 2 Greybull Buffaloes here on Wild Today at 99.1 KWYW. The Heat. Wind River wins the toss and will accept it. They will receive, kicking off for the Buffaloes. It looks like it will be a Jordy Areza, number 44, I do believe. So back for Wind River will be Braxton Dow and Eli Hill, it looks like. So Areza has it teed up, and here is the kick. It's going to go deep, and it's going to be fielded at the 15. It's dropped, and he picks it up, and he immediately is on a knee when he tries to go down and pick it up. So that was a mishandled kick by Eli Hill, and it will now lead to Wind River coming out and starting on offense here from the 16-yard line, where it will be a Wind River Realty first down. Greybull's got some height across the front 3. Heck, they've got some size across that defense of really what would normally be the front 7. It's going to be Colt Martinez starting at quarterback. He's in the wing T. Snap. He's going to hand it off to Bubba Rushing, and he's going to get out to the 23. It looks like, so a nice 7-yard gain. Actually, they're going to spot him back a little bit short, and we'll say it's 6. So it'll be second down and 6 for the Wind River Cougars, and this is exactly what they need to do. Win on first down can be greatly beneficial. Wing T, the deep back, if you will, is Bubba Rushing. Martinez takes a snap. He hands it to Rushing, and he has a first down, I do believe. It is a Wind River first down after a 5-yard gain. So nice run there, 11 yards already for the stud running back for the Cougars, and that's exactly what they need. We'll see if he gets up into the 40s as far as his number of carries like he did against Shoshone 2 weeks ago. Martinez under center, rushing the deep back again. Snap to Martinez. He hands it off to Rushing again, and he breaks through for a 10-yard gain.
Goes to Rushing again, 10 yards on the play.
And another Wind River Realty first down, and Bubba Rushing having his way early on, and so is the offensive line for the Cougars. Referee signals back in the clock here. And you know they want long drives, eating a lot of clock. Martinez under center, rushing behind him again. Martinez with the snap. He hands it to Rushing again, and Greybull's at least going to keep it respectable there and only give up about 2. So it'll set up 2nd and 8 from right at the Wind River Cougar 42 here as we have 10:33 to play in the first quarter. Wind River, not one of those teams that wants to hurry up. They're going out of the huddle. They're spending some time in the huddle. Best chance to pull an upset a lot of times, especially with an offense like this, is to eat some clock. And that's exactly what they're doing. 2nd and 8, Martinez under center. And we're going to get a false start against Wind River. And that was not what they wanted to have. It'll turn into 2nd and 13 here.
5 yards, bring up 2nd down and 13.
So 2nd and 13 for Colt Martinez after the first real kind of first down stop for the Greybull Buffalo defense. Martinez breaks the huddle. 2nd and 13. Man in motion. And they're going to hand to the up back. It looks or one of the formations of the T there. And Ben Snyder is going to gain about 2. And it's going to set up what Wind River does not need to have a whole lot of tonight. 3rd and forever. It's 3rd and 11 from their own 39-yard line. And one of the reasons those who've been following Wind River for a long period of time know there's not a whole lot of 11-yard plays in the playbook. You're going to have to hope for rushing or someone of that nature to bust one. Martinez breaks the huddle. Wing T formation. Man goes in motion is Ben Snyder, and they're going to pitch it off to him, and he's going to gain about 4. It's going to bring up 4th and 6 here. I would anticipate a punt, but you just never know. And they are switching guys out here. Massive substitution changes. And it will be punting. Of course, that will be Braxton Dow. Deep man can't see the number. Punt is not a great one, but luckily it's completely unreturnable.
Dow's punt will roll out of bounds at about the 34-yard line.
So it's going to roll out at the 34, so it's going to be a 16, call it 21-yard punt. We're going to get the clock a little bit back. Marshall's down in where is Marshall? Marshall's with Ernie. Of course, Lander Valley surprisingly playing a Thursday night game at Rollins. So 21-yard punt for Dow, and it brings out this potent Greybull offense with a Wind River Realty first down. Snap going to be handed off and up the middle for about 3. Goes Caden Sorensen.
About 3 on the play. Blue Star Friday on the stop for the Cougars.
So we'll get, they go back to the well with Sorensen and get nothing on the second down play. So it brings up 3rd and 7, which is about where they would want to be. On the run, and Wind River just swarms. It's Remackle with the big stop, and quickly loss of 2 for number 20. That's Jesse Brown. Not able to get anything. In fact, lost yards brings up 4th and 9. So great start by Wind River on the defensive end after the penalty kind of stopped the drive. They'll be punting from their own about 39-yard or 35-yard line, excuse me. So it's going to go 15, 20, 22 yards, call it 23-yard punt.
About a 23-yard punt on the play.
And a little bit of danger there if you heard the PA guy. A Cougar ran underneath the ball as it bounced. Probably not what the coaching staff would like to see, but it will set up a Wind River Realty first down for the Cougars, basically right about where they were. So a nice 3 and out by the Cougars. D sets up for the Wind River Realty first down at their own 42. So it is still Colt Martinez back. Snap. He's going to a little bit of a struggle getting the ball to Jeffrey Rushing there. It wasn't the greatest handoff, but it will be a gain of right at 3 yards for Rushing.
Gain about 4 yards on the play. Yeah, about 4 yards. So we'll 2nd down and 6.
Second and a long 6, short 7 here for Wind River. Wind River needs to avoid the penalty here. Get it to about 3rd and 3, make it 3rd and reasonable as Martinez gets under center, and that wing T in motion is a man, but they give it to Bubba Rushing, and he fumbles it. Just a bad exchange, and it is recovered by Greybull at the 43-yard line of Wind River. And just some of the things we said they had to avoid, they have had a hard time avoiding. Penalty really hurting the last drive, and now a turnover in their own territory will set up 1st and 10, a Wind River Realty first down for Greybull at the 43-yard line of Wind River. And immediately on the snap, we get a flag. It's probably going to be a false start. That's normally where it would be. That's weird because he signaled the defensive encroachment, but it is offsides.
5-yard penalty. Bring up first down 15.
So it'll be a Wind River Realty first down still, but it will be from the 50, or on the other, right at the 50, at the 48-yard line. Snap. Going to be handed off to number 20 again, and he's going to bust free. 48-yard touchdown. Was not touched. Was Jesse Brown.
Left-hand side for the Buffs. And that'll put 6 on the scoreboard.
So Jesse Brown goes 48 yards for the touchdown. And when I say that was perfectly blocked, that was perfectly blocked. And he ran right through it untouched for the score. And it'll put the number 2 Greybull Buffaloes up 6-0. So the turnover immediately 2 plays later, costly for the Cougs. Going for 2 here. It'll be shotgun formation in the quarterback role. It looks like it'll be Aaron. I can't tell who it is. Actually, it's number 12. He's going to throw the end zone. Easily caught. And that was Caden Hunt finding Bennett Sanford for 2. So with 6:28 here left in the first quarter, Cougars making some mistakes, and that fumble costly as Greybull goes up 8-0. We'll be right back. Cougars need to keep moving the ball here on 99.1 KWYW The Heat.
To weekend tournaments, they're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
And welcome back. 6:28 left here in the first quarter, and the Greybull Buffaloes lead 8-0. Turnover, something that Wind River cannot have to get this upset. They really need to punch one in here. Kickoff going deep, and it looks like receiving it is going to be, and dropping it is going to be Holden Yates. He picks it up, though, about the 8-yard line, and he runs into his own guy. Still powering through, though, and then helped drug by his teammates. And we've got a flag on the field at about the 20. The flag's sitting at the 27. Looks like that's where they're going to spot it. 19-yard, very physical return here. Let's see what it is. It is a sideline warning against Wind River. So it'll set up a Wind River Realty first down. Nope, they're not even going to give a warning. They're going to back them up. So that means they basically got in the way and touched somebody at that point if they're not going to give the warning. And it is going to, it'll say 1st and 10, luckily, but at the same point in time, it does back them up 5 yards from the 28 to about the 23, where Wind River will take over. Martinez at quarterback. He's got Jeffrey Bubba rushing behind him in this wing T formation offense. In motion. Martinez is going to keep it. He's going to look to throw, going deep, and overthrows his intended recipient, and that is he was going for Jeffrey Rushing.
Bring up 2nd down and 10.
So you won't see them throwing the ball a whole lot. It's not what they do, but trying to catch them off guard. I'm unsure of Martinez's arm strength, but he did have a guy open in that second layer. He chose the check down. So Martinez now going to go into the huddle. They'll take their time here. Of course, clock not moving after the incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 from the 23-ish, 22-ish. Snap. Martinez struggle with it. Hands it off to Bubba Rushing, though. And Rushing is going to get, looks like about 4.
Gains about 4 on the play. Bring up 3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6, Rushing averaging 5 yards a carry. He's got 30 yards so far, and they need him to bust one here as 3rd and 6. They do not want to have to line up to punt here and give Greybull back the ball. Martinez breaking the huddle, same formation as we get used to. I can only say wing T, so many different varieties. So in motion is Snyder. He stops, comes back. Martinez, snap, hands off to Rushing, and he is just gobbled up after he got about half of it.
Rushing again, and picks up about 2 on the play. 4th down and 3.
So set up 4th and 3, and here if you're Wind River, you got some decisions to make because you're at your own 29.5-yard line, so it's dangerous, and they are going to – Coach is going to elect a punt here. Good move by Coach Frederick. So Dow will come out as we go under 5 minutes to play here. Greybull evidently not buying it at all as they have nobody deep. And Dow gets off maybe his best punt of the season. It's going to go from right at the 30 to the other 30. So with 4:45 to go here, it will be – it's a 40-yard punt. Great punt by Dow there, and Greybull will get the ball as Dow trying to flip the field and successfully does get it out of harm's way. Greybull was not buying. They were convinced they were going to go for it. So bring out Caden Hunt in this Greybull Buffaloes defense, or offense, excuse me. Hunt under center. He's going to fake one handoff and now gives it up to number 22. And he breaks a tackle that, quite frankly, he shouldn't have broken. Giving it off to Bennett Sanford, I do believe. Let's see here. Yes, that is Bennett Sanford. He gains 5.
Friday comes in to clean things up. Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down and a long 5.
So it's up 2nd and 5. And on the handoff, he's going to get about a yard. Jeffrey Rushing gets the stop. Trying to see who ran it there. I think it was Sanford again. No, it's Caden Sorensen. So Sorensen with the 1-yard gain sets up 3rd and 4. Hunt under center. Snap. He's going to go to the tailback, and he's going to wind his way. And going to be very physical there, and he is going to get stopped, but not until he gets a Wind River Realty first down. About an 11-yard gain for Sanford.
Off the bottom of the pile. Jensen coming in to play cleanup. That'll be a 1st down for the Buffs.
So nice 11-yard gain for Bennett Sanford there. Hunt under center. He's playing in kind of an I formation with an extra one. It's almost a wishbone, but not quite. Handoff this time is to Jesse Brown. Number 56 with the stop. That is Remackle, and it's going to be no gain for Jesse Brown. Of course, Jesse Brown, as much as he's been stopped twice, of course, he has the big 48-yard one. So we'll bring up 2nd and 10 as we tick towards 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Hunt in the wishbone. Handoff again to no, he kept it. Great little fake there. Faked out the front about 6 or 7. And it's going to be a 9-yard gain for Caden Hunt as he kept it there. Nice 9-yard gain for him. And it will set up 3rd and 1 right at the 45. Long pitch, and this is Jesse Brown, and he is going to go. 44-yard touchdown run for Jesse Brown, and now he's got 2 huge runs on the day. They just toss sweep there out of the power I, really. It's not wishbone, excuse me, power I formation. And he takes it the distance for his 2nd touchdown of the day. And Wind River has now dug themselves up into a little bit of a hole. This one just a little bit of Greybull being number 2. Of course, the first one on the fumble. Hunt going to look to pass for 2. Throws it in the back of the end zone. Did he get a foot down? Yes, he did. So with 2:23 to go here in the first quarter, it's 16-0 Greybull. We'll be right back on 99.1 KWYW The Heat.
When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
And welcome back to 99.1 KWYW, the Heat, the game of the week. Greybull, number 2 in the state, leads the Wind River Cougars 16-0 here, and they will be looking to tee it up here and kick. And Wind River has kind of blown any margin for error. They cannot have anything bad happen on this. In fact, they have to score, in my opinion. Kickoff is going to be on the ground. It's just going to die. He was going to try and let it go out of bounds. It is fielded by, it looks like Braxton Dow. He's going to get about a 20-yard carry or so. He's going to get it out to the 32, where we'll set up a Wind River Realty first down here with 2:17 to play in the first quarter. And Martinez will come back out here, and this is where you got to reach into your bag of tricks, but you can't turn the ball over. If I'm Wind River, though, I try and run my normal offense and try and get down the field. Guys, going to be a heavy dosage of Snyder and rushing, but you're going to have to be perfect, and you're most importantly going to have to block perfectly if you're Wind River at this point. Martinez in the wing tee. Snap. Hand it off to Holton Yates, and he's going to curve outside, and they're going to say he went out of bounds, I think. Nice gain there. Holton Yates with the 8-yard run. As he goes out of bounds, he'll set up second and very manageable. So right now, if you're Wind River, you can reach into a potential pass play or something, maybe a reverse or something that could get some big yards. Martinez breaking the huddle. In motion is Snyder. They're going to pitch it to him, and it's on the ground, and he's struggling with it, and he's going to lose control of it. Did he get on top of it? It's the question, though. He does, but it is going to lose all 8 yards all the way back. So it's going to be third. Actually, they're going to say they're going to give him a little forward progress. They lost 6 of those yards. So it's going to set up third and about 7 or 8. And just not what the Cougars needed to have happen. Obviously, turnover is never welcome, but especially right now where they're trying to figure out a way to get back in this game. Martinez on 3rd and long. In motion, he's going to keep it, and he's going to knife up the middle for, we'll say, about 4 yards.
4 yards on the play.
And it's going to set up 4th and about 3. It's a long 3. So it's just right by the 39. You got to get slightly past the 42. And I don't think Coach Frederick and the staff here at Wind River have really any choice. You got to go here. And that is exactly what they're going to do as we tick under 50 seconds to play here in the first quarter. And not only do you have to go for it, it's almost one of those you dare say in the first quarter, but you have to get it. Martinez. Snyder in motion. They toss it to him again. He fields it clean this time. And, it's close, but they're going to give it to him. It's going to be a Wind River Realty first down after a 5-yard gain by Snyder. So first 4th down, they go for it. They do get it. Huge move there. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line of Wind River for the Cougars. On Wind River Realty first down, Martinez under center. Hands off to Rushing, and he's got room to rumble. He's at the 45, the 40, down to the 35, and he's got a 15 plus 7, 22-yard gain. And I think they're going to just let that go down. We have our clock at 0. Of course, it stopped there, and we didn't get a chance. But I'm guessing they're not going to be in any hurry to run a play here. after the 22-yard gain, and they're not. So that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Wind River on the move when we return here on WYO Today, 99.1 KWYW, the Heat.
Hampton Inn and Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn and Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR...
And welcome back. We'll get back and replay that commercial in just a second. And we've got all sorts of timing issues going on, but it is going to be ran outside by Ben Snyder to start it off. He's going to gain about 3, is Ben Snyder. He's found it a little bit harder to get going here. So it'll set up second down and a short 7. He got between 3, 3.5, so not bad if they can get something going here. So buzz has filled the stadium. Snap given to Bubba Rushing, and just by sheer momentum, he's going to get about 3.
Gain of 2 on the play, bring up third down and 3.
Sets up third down and call it 4. He's got to get from the 31.5, 31 3/4 to the 25. It's, of course, 4 down territory here for the Cougs. Or most likely is. Martinez comes out. Hands off to Rushing, and Rushing's going to get down right at the 25, so it's going to be close.
Get down right to the 25-yard line.
Going to be a 4-yard gain.
Should be enough for a Cougar. First down.
It is a Wind River Realty first down for the Cougars after the 4-yard gain by Rushing. Got 62 yards on the day, averaging over 6 yards per carry. And Wind River now has it at the Greybull 25 and a Wind River Realty first down to boot. Cougars breaking the huddle. Martinez. Everybody in tight as always. He's going to keep it this time. A little bit of the brotherly shove, the tush push. And he's going to get 4 yards, this Colton Martinez there. So good first down play for this team. Sets up 2nd and 6 right at the 21-yard line. Martinez coming out of the huddle. Rushing behind him as always. He's going to hand it to Rushing, and Rushing is going to get tripped up after a gain of about 5, where it'll set up 3rd and 1.
5 on the play. Bring up 3rd and a yard.
3rd and a yard. Right now, 0 for 3 on 3rd downs is Wind River. They're 1-1 on 4th down attempts. Of course, if they don't get it here, we will see another one of those. Martinez coming out of the huddle. They've got the play in. Rushing behind him, Snyder and Yates. He's going to hand it right to Rushing, and Rushing's just going to bully himself for 3 yards.
Power forward, 3 yards, and that'll be enough for Cougar. First down.
It is a Wind River Realty first down. So, and it will be the first of third down conversion. Wind River moving here. They're inside the 14-yard line, inside the red zone. First trip down here today. Martinez with Yates going in motion. Martinez is going to keep it. He gets a block, and he's able to get downfield for, he didn't get as much as we thought he would, about 3.5 for Martinez. It will bring up 2nd and 7. Seeing if that's not me. We just heard a voicemail going off. Oddly enough, in motion is Snyder. He's going to get the pitch, and he's going to avoid one, unable to avoid the second, and he ran a long way to get about a yard, did Ben Snyder. He's had a little tough rushing. He's averaging 1.5 per carry, 6 carries for 9 yards, and it sets up 3rd and 6 for the Cougs here. Definitely still in 4-down territory, no doubt about that, as we tick under 7:40 to play here in the first half. Snyder going under center as usual, flanked by the normal, and Bubba Rushing they're going to hand it off. I don't know who they handed it to. Didn't see that quite clean.
Handoff
Goes to Rushing. He gains 2. About 2 yards based on where the guy's sitting over there, and it's going to set up 4th and 4. And it is, I don't like to say musts in the first half, but it is an absolute must attempt and must get here for the Cougars. Second time on 4th down. They were successful their last 4th down attempt, and the only time they've actually gone for it. But now they've got to get a little bit more than they did last time. It was 4th and 1 now. Now it's 4th and 4. Martinez, and do we have laundry or we have a timeout? No, we have a timeout by the Cougars with 6:45 to play here in the half. We'll take it with them and be right back on Wild Today and KWYW, the
Heat. Build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 19...
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
High Plains.
And welcome back to KWYW, the
Chill.
The Heat. Declan's decided to be a little comedian. Oh, you need to drive home, right? So we're right back here. 4th and 4 for the Cougs. They take the timeout. They wanted to take a look at it. And Coach Frederick spending a good amount of time with them. And they will be looking to break it up. The referee kind of walking over there to go, hey, it's time to go. Martinez leads the whole team out there. I'm guessing Bubba Rushing here, but you could see a little bit of a rollout from Martinez. We'll see what we see. Martinez under center. Formation's always going to be the same. They give it to Rushing, and he is absolutely stonewalled. Gain of, we'll be generous and say a gain of 1. Might have gotten 6 inches. They were reading it all day long, and that is a turnover on downs for Greybull. So Wind River marches a good bit down the field, but unable to finish. And it'll be about the 7-yard line, maybe even the 6, judging by the angle. Going to be first down for Wind River Realty, first down for Greybull. And they've got to go a long way, but their 2 scorers have come on big, busted, wide-open runs. Let's see if they do it again. Hunt under center, snap. And here we go, toss sweep again, and we've got a flag on the field after an 11-yard gain.
To the right-hand side, Jensen making the tackle for the Cougars along with Remackle.
It looked to be number 22 with the run, and unfortunately, it is against the Buffaloes. I would have expected where that flag was thrown that was going to be a face mask. It is not, so to wipe out that, I think it's from the spot, it's going to be pretty darn close, I think, to Let's see here. They're saying the throw it was at the 5, so it's going to be 1 more yard. It's going to be a 1-yard penalty, basically. It does wipe out the run, obviously. So 1st and 11, another Wind River Realty first down. Snap to Hunt. He's going to hand it off, and this time gaining about 2 is going to be Caden Sorensen.
Gain of about 3 on the play. 2nd down 8.
Give him 3 when they spot the ball. It'll set up 2nd and 8. Hunt under center. Fakes it to the fullback. Now does the pitch as he runs wide right. And boy, does he have some room to run. Going from the 12 to the 33. 21-yard gain for Caden Sorensen.
31-yard gain play.
Excuse me, for Jesse Brown.
For the Buffaloes from their own 34-yard line.
It is a Wind River Realty first down. 22-yard carry at the end of the day. And here they go again on the outside. And
Ball stays in quarterback's hand.
Caden Hunt going to keep it for 6.
6, 2nd down 4.
Jesse Brown. Jesse Brown now with 112 yards on 5 carries. And Greybull on the move. Sets up 2nd and a long 3. Hunt under center. Power I. Going to fake it to the fullback. Now here's the pitch. Outside. And there he breaks 1 tackle. Breaks another. And let's see here. It's going to be a Wind River Realty first down after about a 12-yard carry by Bennett Sanford.
Not before the Buffs can pick up a first down. The first down and 10 from the 47-yard line.
So it's a Wind River Realty first down for Greybull. They'll come out in the power I again. Hunt this time is going to hand off to his big bruising fullback, Caden Sorensen, who's going to gain about 3.
Jensen and Tidzum making the play for the, rushing, making the play for the Cougars. Gain of about 4 on the play, 2nd down 6.
Sets up 2nd and 7 as we're now under 4:50 here to play in the half. And this is so far the most methodical drive by the visitors from Greybull. Hunt, power I, toss sweep, coming to the far side. Is that Jesse Brown? That is indeed Jesse Brown. Jesse Brown going to gain about 8.5, but it is good enough for the Wind River Realty first down.
Get him up to the 35-yard line. Will be enough for a Buffs first down.
8-yard carry there by Brown, averaging 20 yards. Going from about the 25 or the 35-yard line, Hunt is going to hand off to Bennett Sanford, and he's going to have to kick it out wide, and he gains nothing. Kai Alatini with the nice stop against Bennett Sanford. Tried to kick it outside after he was stonewalled up the middle and just unable to really get anywhere. Well, not really unable. He was unable to get anywhere. He'll set up 2nd and 10 as we're now under 4 minutes to play in the half. Boy, you can tell the difference from the beginning of the season. It's gotten dark. Hunt with the snap. He's looking to go wide right. He's going to gain about a yard, maybe 2. We'll call it a yard, though. The Cougars with really good defense there. Set up only the 2nd, 3rd down of the day for Greybull. It comes with 3:35 and counting in the first half. It is 3rd and 9 for the Buffaloes. Much like Wind River, basically same format. Well, as soon as I say that, they come out in a pistol formation with a pro set behind him, 1 wide out to the right. Hunt, the wide out in motion, Looked like he ran way before it. They're going to hit the end around to number 3. Yes, can't see the number, but he's going to easily have the Wind River Realty first down as he's going to go from the 34, 14, going to go 16 yards is number 7. That's Mason Richardson. With the 17-yard carry. Did go out of bounds. It is a Wind River Realty first down. Power eye or pistol again, and this time they're going to hand it off to Bennett Sanford. He's going to be stonewalled on the outside and cut back in where he's going to find some room as he's going to find 6 yards. 204 yards total for Greybull, all of it on the ground. As it'll set up second, and it's a long 4, but it's inside 5, so it's a long 4. Let's see if they go back to their normal power eye. No, Hunt's going to stay in the pistol. That kind of pro set behind him. One wide out on the far right as they go right to left on the radio dial. Sanford in motion. He looks to throw it, and it is caught after about an 8-yard gain. Trying to see who he threw it to. It was number 12. It's Caden. Oh, right, it wasn't 12. It was number 7, Mason Richardson. 8-yard gain. He'll get it down to about the 5, where it'll be a Wind River Realty first down. So 1st and goal. And he's going to get, it's going to be a touchdown. He's going to get in as it was handed off.
I believe that was Sorensen on the carry.
Hands off to Sorensen. He gets the 5 yards and his first touchdown of the day. And it's 22-0 with 1:57 here left in the first half. From the power eye, Hunt going to look to throw again. He's got a guy wide open, easy pitch and catch to, I think that might be Cord Edler. It is Cord Edler. He is a backup quarterback as well. And it's 24-0 with 1:57 here left in the first half. We'll be right back on 99.1 KWYW The Heat.
Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back to 99.1 KWYW The Heat. We're getting word out of Rawlins. Lander Valley has gone back to the locker room. Might be a lightning strike in the area. They're trying to lay eyes on that. There has been an ambulance as well that was used to cart off Preen. Not sure which team he is because I don't call Lander Valley. So we'll try and get all that for you here in a little bit, maybe during the United States Marine Corps halftime show. But right now, it's going to be teed up. And here comes the kick from Greybull. It's going to go long. It's looking right like it's going right to Dow. He fields at the 5. He's at the 10, 15, 20, 25. Can he get past it to the 30, to about the 34-yard line? So a nice 20-yard gain there on the kickoff return. He'll set up a Wind River Realty first down for Wind River. 1:46. Offense not built for the 2-minute drill. We'll see what they have in them here where they are in a desperate situation. Of course, Greybull gets the ball to start the second half after Wind River won the coin toss and accept the kickoff, which I thought was a wise idea. Try and get that offense really rolling, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Unfortunately, a penalty after the first down really kind of set that back. And, of course, then the turnover on the second one really, really hurt. It was converted into points 2 plays later on a long run by Jesse Brown of the Buffs. They break the huddle. Martinez under center. Man in motion is Snyder. They're going to pitch it to him. He's going to get outside, but just for about a minute. Gain of about 3 yards.
About 3 on the play.
Jeffrey Rushing about the only one who has had any success, with the exception of Holden Yates. But Holden Yates has 1 carry for 8 yards.
Second down and a long 7.
So set up 2nd and 7. We're under a minute and a half now. Martinez under center, kind of wacky looking formation there and play off the wishbone. And it's hand off to Bubba Rushing, and he's going to gain 10, 11 yards.
Right off the left-hand side.
Be a Wind River Realty first down as they will settle out about the 48-yard line. And they huddle, going a little bit quicker, obviously, as Rushing did not get out of bounds. He was nowhere near out of bounds, but the yardage more important. Yates in motion. They're going to hand it to Rushing again, and he's going to kind of power his way for about 5.
Gains 5 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 5.
Got 89 yards on the day, 120 total yards for the Wind River Cougars. It's that 1 of 5 on 3rd and the 2 fumbles, 1 of them lost. So here we go, 2nd and 5. We're under 40 seconds left. They've got to move with a hurry. Colt Martinez hands off to Rushing again, and he's able to bust through. They're going to give him 6 for the Wind River Realty first down.
That'll be enough for a Cougar first down.
But no clock stoppage and no use of timeouts. I'm not sure how many they got left. I think they got 2 left. And there we're going to finally get it after 11 seconds ticks off. The timeout by Wind River. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back into the first half. It's 24-0 Greybull here on 991 KWYW, the Heat.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes. Timeout, about a third of the time that was left when they got the Wind River Realty first down was eaten up here on 991 KWYW, the Heat. Wind River, Colt Martinez with the snap, and they're going to hand it off to Rushing. He gets 3 yards.
Rushing on the handoff.
Looks like we might have a timeout as well. We do. We have a timeout by Wind River, their final one. We'll take it with them. Be right back here with the conclusion of the first half on WYO Today.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Cameraman Declan Spider Sense coming into play here, as it'll be 2nd and about 7. More importantly, the clock, only 12 of about 14 actually seconds left here. So, and a team that really doesn't throw the ball for long, and no timeouts. Martinez under center, snap. He's going to look to throw here, but he's under immense pressure, and he's caught. Caden goodness. It's going to be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13-yard loss, and they'll just let it go.
Take us to the end of the first half.
Martinez on the big sack there. Just they sent some pressure, and that's all it was going to take. So that's going to do it for halftime, for the half. When we return here in a few minutes, it'll be time for the United States Marine Corps halftime show on Wire today at 99.1 KWYW.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
For a place, a people, an idea. For right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store says good luck to all Fremont County teams.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference, where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
And welcome to the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on 99.1 KWYW The Heat. It is 24-0, number 2 Greybull having kind of their way with the Wind River Cougars, unfortunately. As we go to the Ranger Printer scorebook and go to the stats, we'll start with the visitors from Greybull. Of course, they are number 2 in 9-man, undefeated so far on the season. They have 217 yards. 209 of that on the ground, averaging 10.5 yards per carry are the Greybull Buffaloes. They have Caden Hunt has attempted one pass. It was good for 8 yards. Leading the way is Jesse Brown. He has been the king of explosive with a 48, a 44, and a 22-yard run. He's got 120 yards, averaging 20 per carry, as he only has 6 carries in the game. He has 2 touchdowns. The other touchdown coming from Caden Sorensen. He's got 5 attempts for 12 yards, 2.4 yards per carry, one TD. Of course, the one pass from Caden Hunt went to Mason Richardson for 8 yards. They have attempted 2 third-down conversions. They've been successful on one. They punted once for 23 yards and have 6 yards on 6 yards of penalty yards on 2 total calls against them. For Wind River, 116 total yards, all of that on the ground on 30 carries, and that's the unfortunate part. Is you see 116, you think that's a good ground game. It is, but they're only averaging 3.9, and they have got to get up from that if they want to get back in this game in any meaningful fashion. Of that 116 yards, 98 of it is from Jeffrey Bubba Rushing, who has 18 carries, 5.4 yards per carry. One attempted pass by Colt Martinez. It was intended for Jeffrey Rushing, and it was incomplete. They've punted twice, 21 and 40 yarders. 2 penalties against the Cougs. They have put the ball on the turf twice. They've lost one of them, and then turned into a touchdown on a 44-yard run by Jesse Brown shortly after. 1 of 5 on third, 1 of 2 on fourth. I want to thank the United States Marine Corps for sponsoring the sponsoring halftime. What am I thinking? When we return, it'll be time for the third quarter here on WYO Today and KWYW The Heat.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together. From Friday night lights to weekend tournaments, they're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back to Wild Today's coverage of the game of the week. It is the Wind River Cougars hosting the number 2 Greybull Buffaloes. And it has been all Buffaloes in the first half as we're about to enter the second half. And unfortunately for Wind River, they've got to kick off here. So it will be, trying to see who it will be here. It'll be number 1, Noah Garakowski, kicking off for the Cougs. Back deep. Can't see the number. We'll get it, though, at some point in time. Looks like it's number 3. That would be Blake Bear. I may not have the right number. And here's the kick. It's a kind of a pooch kick. It's going to bounce once, and falling on top of it is the Buffaloes at the 35-yard line, where they will have a Wind River Realty first down.
First down at their own 35-yard line.
So going from the 35, did we have, no, it's just the backing up. I was about to say, do we have a penalty flag? No, we do not. And they've started the play clock. And for some reason, I only put 11 minutes on the clock. Let's get the 12th there. No time coming off the official clock there with the kickoff. And Caden Hunt going to come out, of course, in a true pistol, one back behind him. Now he moves to the side, so he's now in the shotgun. Snap to Hunt. He's looking to throw, forms the pocket perfectly, and then just overthrows it completely. You can tell he's not used to throwing. He looks to get it. I'm trying to see who he's trying to go for. Caden Hunt was going for number 15 is what we just were told, or 16. That's Anthony Chacon. Just overthrew him. Had him. Just overthrew him, did Caden Hunt. Hunt will go into the gun, and we're kind of moving over here to be able to see a little bit. From the shotgun, 4 wide. Snap, Hunt steps up in the pocket and throws it incomplete, and he really had nobody open. I'm going to guess a little bit and say the closest guy was Mason Richardson. But it really did not have a chance of getting to him. And so I'll set up 3rd and long for Greybull. Hunt in the shotgun, 2 wide left, 2 wide right as they go right to left on your radio dial in their white and black. Snap to Hunt, fakes it, under pressure, has to get rid of it, gets it to Mason, and he's going to bust through, but he is not going to get a first down. He'll get about 8, which is about what he has 2 8-yard completions on the day. So set up 4th down and 2. They're going out of the pistol here. It looks like they're going to go for it. I appreciate it. It's making me a little hole where I can see. Snap to Hunt out of the pistol, throws across the middle, and Richardson just drops it. Had him targeted perfectly. Oh, I appreciate it. We're used to, there's way worse in this world than just that. So a turnover on downs as they went for it on fourth, and credit Caden Hunt, he found the play caller had a perfect play designed up. Richardson coming across the middle and just unable to haul it in was the wide receiver. It was set at 1st and 10, a Wind River Realty first down from the 48-yard line of Greybull. Snap to Martinez, hands it to Rushing, and he immediately makes his presence felt with, looked like they're spotting him way short of where the ball was when he went down. Now they move slightly. They're going to have to move again slightly because it's about an 8-yard gain. But they give him credit for 7. Sets up 2nd and 3 here for the Cougs. Under center is Martinez. He hands it off to Rushing again, and Rushing is going to be right at the first down marker. Let's see what they give him. Should be a Wind River Realty first down, and it is.
First down.
So right at the 32-yard line is the first down. He got it, but he just barely got it. But 2 back-to-back plays to Jeffrey Bubba Rushing. Wing T. Martinez hands off to Rushing again, and he's going to get held for 2 there.
2nd down and 8.
Sets up 2nd down and 8 after the Wind River Realty first down by the Cougs. You want to get to 3rd and at least somewhat manageable or reasonable, depending on how you want to say it. Ball is right on the 30. Martinez breaking the huddle. Rushing behind him, Snyder and Yates to his sides. He's going to keep it. He gets a block from Rushing, but only 1 block, and it's a 2-yard gain for Martinez. Sets up 3rd and 6. There was a hole there that Rushing was able to go through to get to the second layer for blocking, but credit Greybull Buffs. That hole did not stay open long as they shut it down and held him to only 2. Sets up 3rd and 6 from the 28-yard line of the Buffs for the Cougars. Martinez breaking the huddle. Under center. Man in motion is Yates. Hands off to Rushing, and they saw that coming. He got about a half a yard. Call it 1. And it'll set up 4th down. Cougs now unfortunately 1 of 6 on 3rd. They're 1 of 2 on 4th. And the last one was a handoff to Rushing, and they just collapse it. So I think they're going to have to go outside or maybe even look to air. They got to do something to correct the over-pursuing because they are going to expect number 24 to get the ball here. So how can you play it? Rushing now with 111 on the day, by the way. Snap by Martinez. Hands it off to Snyder, and he's going to be short. It just did not look like a really good handoff right off the bat. It's going to be about a 3-yard gain for Snyder, but it's going to leave it short, so it'll be Buffalo ball. And now 1 of 3 as the second turnover on downs occurs here for the Cougs. Let's see if the Buffs here go back to what they have been doing in the first half, which is a heavy dose of running the football. They kind of went wonky and went out of the shotgun the first series and had turnover on downs. They will get the ball at the 24.5-yard line on their side of the 50. And they're going from the gun again is Hunt. Snap. And this time he's going to fake the play action, and he's under pressure, and that should be a flag. He was outside the pocket, but that did not reach. That did not even come close to the line of scrimmage. Thank you. There is the flag. It will be intentional grounding. Loss of down and the yardage. I'm kind of surprised it took as long as it did, quite frankly. Remackle and Jensen on the pressure, so it's going to be a loss of, okay, there's 4, there's about 9, there's 10, there's 11, 12, 13. Loss of 13 on the play. And they just kept going back. Good pressure there by the Cougs, and the right call by the official. He tried to get rid of it outside the tackles, but didn't get anywhere close to the line of scrimmage. Second down and forever. Snap is to Hunt, and now he's having to run back towards the end zone, throws it up, and gets it past the line of scrimmage, but, of course, got it to nobody. I'm trying to figure out who we're going to say he was throwing to. We're just gonna guess.
Third down and 20.
And we're gonna say it was Anthony Chacon because he was kind of in the vicinity. So things kind of falling apart here as they've gone to the gun. Starts out in the pistol here. He's talking to his protecting back. Now out of the shotgun is Hunt. Snap, and under pressure yet again. And he's going to put it up, and it's going to fall incomplete. So this one intended for, looks like number 16, Chacon again.
Hunt's pass will fall incomplete. It'll be fourth down for the Buffs.
So if you're confused at home as to what Greybull has decided to do offensively here in the second half, you are not alone. Shotgun formation left and right. They're going to be punting on the heels on about the 1 yard line for number 7, their punter. That's Mason Richardson. It'll be the second punt of the night. The line of scrimmage is at least the 14. Punt is low and looks pretty decent. It's going to bounce at the 44 and get down to about the 42.
Ball will roll dead at the 43-yard line.
So it's going to roll dead at the 43. So from the 14, 36 plus 7. So 43-yard punt there for Mason Richardson. So it'll be 1st and 10, a Wind River Realty. First down for Wind River. Here with 7:35 left in the third. And it may be the first real humid day here in Fremont County for my Southern Tail. Snap to Martinez. He's going to hand it off. And a lot of fight for Yates to gain 2.
Gain of 2 on the play. Second down and 8.
Sets up 2nd and 8 for the Cougars as they trying to get it past 50, and you'd love to see them finish here. Of course, right now being shut out, and it has not been for lack of moving the ball. It's been self-incriminating mistakes followed by turnovers, followed by just not able to finish, but able to drive. Martinez under center. Going to hand to Rushing. Rushing is going to run towards the 50, get to about the 49. Call it a gain of 4.
We got third down and 4.
So set up a 3rd and 4. Big 3rd down here. It's their 7th attempt at converting on 3rd down. They've only gotten 1 on the day. And we've got a timeout, it looks like. I don't see a flag, but let's see here. It is a timeout by the Cougs. We'll take it with them. 24-0. Big 3rd and 4 coming up for Wind River when we return to 991 KWYW, the Heat.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes. Welcome back. Huge 3rd and 4 here. Coming out of the timeout. Of course, going out of the option look here. And it's going to be a handoff, and he's going to break free. Is Holden Yates. He's at the 30, down to the 25, gets close to the 20. Let's see, they're going to give him the 20 from the 49. So it's going to be a 31-yard gain and a Wind River Realty first down for Holden Yates. Biggest run of the day for anybody. So Wind River Realty first down. Huge run there, and they've been looking for that explosive play. Previous to that, it was the 22-yard by Jeffrey Rushing and then the 11-yard one by Jeffrey Rushing. Let's see if they can finish here. Handoff again to Yates, and he's going to get stood up between the tackles. It really is not his strong suit. He'll gain 2.
Gain of about 2 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd down and 8 for the Cougars. And here's the thing, this one score and a 2-point conversion, this game is somewhat still in doubt. So Wind River has been trying to push down. They've got to finish. Your playoff hopes, no matter how slim, rely on this. Handoff is to Rushing. He's going to gain 2. And this has kind of been what the boys from Greybull have been able to do to their credit, is they have, when they've given up something kind of big, they've been able to come back from it and hold them to usually being out of the woods. So, of course, they did convert the last 3rd down, but this will be another one. They're 2 of 7 on the day, are the Cougs. So can they get this? 4-down territory, obviously, but you'd like to get this to 4th and 3 or preferably less. It is 3rd and a long 6. Handoff by Martinez to Yates, and Yates is going to squirt through for a first down.
Nice second effort running right there.
On the second effort there by Yates.
And that'll be enough for a Cougar. First down.
He's going to gain about 10 on it.
First down and goal.
So Yates doing well here, and it's down 3 of 8, and they've got 1st and goal. It's about 9.5, so it's about as far as you can have to go without being able to get a first down. Martinez under center. Hands off to Yates again, it looks like, and he gains about 3.
About 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and goal from the 5.
Yates now with 56 yards on 6 carries, 9.3 average. Of course, that greatly helped by the 31-yarder and the 10-yarder. It'll be 2nd and goal from about the 6, almost the 5. Under center is Martinez. Option look. It's going to hand it to Rushing, and they go low, and they just took him out. Let's see where they're going to give. They're going to go no gain on the play by Jeffrey Rushing. So it sets up 3rd and goal from the 5.5-yard line.
Let's get behind our Cougars here.
what has turned out to be a chilly evening. The Cougars looking for their first score here. Still in the third, able to get it down to 2 scores. Now, 2-point conversions come into play and all sorts of things. But we'll see. Colton Martinez keeping it, looking to throw, throws it up, and intercepted. Intercepted, he's got it at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, out to the 30, and out to about the 31-yard line. And what could not happen, it was intended for Alatini.
Turn back to the 31-yard line. 31-yard line. So the Buffs will take over first down and 10 from the 31-yard line.
Just devastating there. Second turnover of the day. And here comes Caden Hunt. I expect to see them run. Nope, they're going out of the pistol again. So I am completely confused. Snap, put on the ground, fumble, and it looks like Wind River may have it. It was tied up. I'm not sure he got it. Let's see here. And they're going to say second down. It'll be on Caden Hunt. It'll be a loss of 4.
Loss of 4 on the play. Second down and 14.
From the pistol, Caden Hunt. Snap, and they're going to look to put the ball on the ground. This time he's got 5. He's got 10. He's got the distance. Can he be caught? No, he cannot. So it'll be a 72-yard touchdown by Jesse Brown. Let's get the clock back right, because we're 72 yards. So once again, they make the turnover pay. And they will look to go for 2 as they will. And Jesse Brown, wow. Jesse Brown now with 192 yards on 7 carries. And it looks like they're going to attempt to. Nope, they're not going to attempt to kick here. Look like they might. Caden Hunt from the gun. Snap. Actually, the snap is to Hunt, and he looks to throw it into the end zone. Did he get there? No, he did not. Got close, but did not get it. So it will remain 30-0 with 2:17 left in the third. We'll be right back here on Wyo Today, KWYW 991. The Heat.
Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
And welcome back, 30-0 Greybull. 15 points coming off of turnovers. This one's going to be hitting the ground, and it's going to be picked up. And we're trying to get the clock started here. And returned out for about a hard-fought 15 yards. Give all sorts of credit. So I'm now working the camera real quick. We're kind of trading out here because of cold hands. But we do have a flag on the field. Usually on kickoffs, you've got a hold or a block in the back. That didn't look to be sprinted out enough, so it will be holding. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty. from wherever the spot is. Unfortunately, that'll march Wind River all the way back past 20. It's going to be at the 15 because the spot. No, it's going to be inside the 15. It's going to be at the 13-yard line with 2:07 left here in the third quarter. Wind River coming out, of course, in the option look, which makes it really hard now. Snap is going to be handed off to Rushing, and he is going to gain, call it 2.
Second down and a long 7.
Don't do that. Yeah, you find it funny. Just got scared by cameraman Declan. You've graduated from junior cameraman, by the way. So I'm going to have to stand behind you to actually see this play. From the bone here, in motion is, I think that's Yates in motion. And they're going to get to Colton Martinez, and he's going to lose 4.5. Call it 4.
Martinez keeps it.
I think he was looking to roll, possibly to pass. I'm going to give it a sack kind of type total.
Third down and 11.
Sets up third down. Of course, they're 3 of 8 now on third. Had some success on third down in the last drive. Of course, that ended with an interception in the end zone. So we also need Cameron and Declan how we're having to view this through the open window to shrink about 3 inches. He's too tall. From the wishbone. From the wing tee, actually. Handoff is going to be to Yates, and Yates is going to break a tackle. He breaks another, trying to get out for the first down, and he does with a 13-yard gain and a Wind River Realty first down. 13 by Holden Yates, and he continues to have himself one heck of a third quarter. Be first and 10 right outside of, it looks to be like the 25-yard line, so call it the 26. As we're now under 30 seconds to go in the third. The way Wind River operates, I'm guessing this will, well, I'm not guessing. This will be the last play of the third. Martinez under center. Behind him is Rushing. He hands off to, let's see here, it's handed off to Yates, I think. I can't tell. 11-yard gain by Yates. And another Wind River Realty first down for the Cougs. And I think he went out of bounds, so I now look like a fool. It is not the last play of the quarter. This one will be. As Wind River doing what they have not had a chance. Folks, if you're just tuning in, they have not. Oh, actually, they're going to say he didn't go out of bounds, so that will end the quarter as they wrap it back up. So we'll go to the fourth. So let's get the time right here, and then we'll take a break and pay a few bills here on WYO Today. Wind River has not had a hard time moving the ball, but they have yet to finish, and turnovers have really been a part of that. When we return, it'll be time for the fourth quarter here on Senior Night Pavilion at Wind River High School. 99.1 KWYW.
The Heat.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price, and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
And welcome back. We'll switch sides of the field here. Wind River going right to left on your radio dial in their Northwestern-like Wildcat-type uniforms. 12 minutes to go. And just, this was still a game up until the end of the third quarter, until it went up 30-0. And it kind of got out of hand just simply because Wind River was able to move the ball but unable to finish. They're looking at a Wind River Realty first down here, though, from the 37-yard line. They're going to hand off. And the blockers get way downfield. The runner did not. Bubba Rushing's going to get 3.
Second down and 7.
Sets up 2nd and 7. Rushing now with 122 yards on 27 carries. Taking a good long time out of the huddle. Actually running off to the sideline is Ben Snyder coming out. So not sure who's going to replace him in this kind of wishbone wing T style offense. It is a T again. In motion is Yates, and everybody and their brother for Wind River, except for the center and Martinez, the quarterback, moves as the flag will send them back 5 yards. So it's up 2nd down and 13 after the 5-yard penalty. If they do, if they were in the stands, they moved. I think all of y'all moved. Everybody but Martinez and his center. The PA guy is taking to now picking on me. It was fine when it was cameraman Declan. But now, hands off to Rushing. He's going to get all 5 of the penalty yards back and another 3 on an 8-yard carry.
Gain of about 7 on the play, bring up 3rd down.
So it's going to be 3rd and 7, or 3rd and a long 6, and we're going to have a stoppage of clock here, but I somehow didn't get it started at some point. So as they had to help a guy up, so we'll try and get closer back in. So they're not going to start the clock here. Oh, now they are. So we're pretty close. It'll be 3rd and a very long 6, almost 7, just barely shy of 7. Breaking the huddle will be Colt Martinez. Option look here. 3rd down. 3 of 9 on 3rd today. Handoff is to Rushing, and he's going to gain about 3, maybe actually call it 2.
Excellent sportsmanship right there by Hernandez. We always appreciate seeing that on the field.
So it's going to be 4th and 5. Just maybe shy of full 6, or full 5. Long 4, call it. So 30% on 3rd down on the day. This will be their 4th attempt on 4th. They've converted 1. Martinez breaking the huddle. Up to the line. Man in motion is Snyder. Snyder's going to get the pitch. He's going to cut up the middle. He's got 5. He's got 10. He's going to get about 12 is Ben Snyder. Wind River Realty first down for him. It's the first time he's really gotten going there. Is Snyder. His longest run of the day by, a good 7 yards. And the Cougars with under 9:10 to play have a Wind River Realty first down. Handoff to Rushing. He's going to go up the middle. Let's see what he's going to get. He's going to get about 4.5. Call it 5 for Rushing.
Gain of 5 on the play, bring up 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. He's got 137 yards on 30 carries. And it'll be right shy of the 40, right kind of close to the back end of the ball, touching the 41-yard line of Greybull. Man in motion. Going to hand it off up the middle to Rushing, and he's going to run a long way, but not a lot of yards. Actually, they're going to give him about 3.5. We'll call it 3 there, as it'll set up about 3rd and 2. 11th third down of the day faced by this Wind River Cougar offense. It's a short too. I mean, it didn't look like he gained that much because he ran so far to the near sideline. Of course, if this result holds, Wind River will have one more game next weekend. Playoffs now officially over, or a chance at the playoffs. Under center, Martinez, snap, and he handed the ball off quick. I didn't even see it get handed off. And it's going to be about a 3-yard gain, as it was handed off to Yates. It's going to be enough for a Wind River Realty first down. So congratulations. Holden Yates had himself a second half now. So Cougars, again, driving down the field. Can they finish has been the real question today. Yates in motions. Martinez going to look to throw. Going deep. And well covered. Just
Pass intended for Alatini.
Intended for Alatini. There is a flag. It was left a little bit short by Martinez as they were looking for pay dirt there.
Against the Buffs.
Be a 15-yard penalty against the Buffs.
A 15-yard penalty, and that'll be plenty for a first down.
Not sure if it was one of those that, should have been thrown first, or should have been thrown sooner, actually, to hit him as he came dragging across. But nonetheless, going from the option, it's a first down after the 15-yard penalty, and it's going to be a gain of 2 by rushing. Second and 8 at the about 19-yard line here for the Cougs. Breaking the huddle, Colt Martinez. Behind him this time is rushing now as he moves over. Handoff is to Yates, who's going to gain about 2 as well. Yates now with 85 yards on the day, 8.5-yard average, and here we go again. 4 of 11 on third downs. This is going to be the 12th. For Wind River. And while it's 4-down territory, they'd sure like to at least half it here. 4th down has either worked really well or worked really poor. So it'll be 3rd and 6. We're under 6 minutes now to play here in Pavilion in the second to last game of the week regular season edition. We'll talk a little bit about that in Click Your Ticket. Colt Martinez, long option, pitches out and breaking a tackle with Snyder. He breaks another one, and he's going to go all the way for a 17-yard touchdown.
Running by Snyder, and he will get in for the end zone.
Snyder with the 17-yarder.
And that'll put 6 on the scoreboard for the Cougars.
And the Cougars finally finish a drive, and boy, Ben Snyder exercised some frustration out on that DB playing back in the safety slot. So Wind River with 5:31 to play. Going to line up to go for 2. Of course, they're the 1 9-man team here who goes for 2 constants. I don't know about Wyoming. You haven't seen them score, quite honestly. They're going to run the pitch, and it's going to be pitched out to Yates, and he's going to kind of waltz in after a little stutter step in the backfield. And with 5:31, it's 30-8. When we return, it'll be the Greybull Buffaloes ball here on WYO Today, 991 KWYW. The Heat.
A people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch, between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
And welcome back. Wind River kicking off the second time today. It's going to be a high, lofty one, fielded at about the 8-yard line. Going to get out to about the 35, it looks like. Let's see here. Yep, the 35, where it'll be Wind River Realty first down for Greybull. And now would expect them maybe to go a little bit more under center. And the humidity has just attacked every single one of these windows. It is insane. So I would expect Greybull at this point in time to want to try and put together a drive, maybe in the game, run the clock out if possible. Wind River Realty first down. Snap. He's going to break one tackle. He's going to break one more. Is number 22. He's going to get out to about the 39, they're going to say. So about a 3-yard gain for Bennett Sanford.
Gain of about 4 on the play. Bring up second down and a short 6.
Yeah, but now they respot. It looks like it will be 4, and it'll be 2nd and 6. Clock, of course, moving now under 5 minutes. Snap to Hunt. He's going to hand it off again. This time it's going to be a gain of about 2 by Jesse Brown. Third shortest run of the day for him. Of course, he's got 3 plays over 40 yards, 1 over 70, and 4 plays over 20 in total. He's averaging 24.3 yards per carry. He has 8 carries, 194 yards, 3 touchdowns. We have, whoa, I did not mean to do that. I meant to stop the clock. We're about 17 seconds ahead now as they had maybe an injury on the field or whatnot. Sets up 3rd and 4, though.
3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4. Hunt's going to keep it, and Hunt's going to be really darn close.
It'll be Alatini on the stop for the Cougars.
Alatini on the stop. It is going to be good enough for the 4 yards. It'll be a first down for Caden Hunt. Wind River Realty first down. And it'll keep that clock moving, which is about what Greybull wants at the moment as we approach 4 minutes to go, and they lead 30-8. Power I formation for the Buffs. Hunt under center, as I expected they would be. He's looking to throw, and he's going to throw incomplete.
Hunt throws incomplete. That is Hill.
He's only been able to get 2. Hill was in the cover. Eli Hill on the coverage as they try to get it to Cord Etler. Hunt only 2 for 9 throwing the ball. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 45-yard line of the Buffs. Snap. Looking to run the option. Hunt's going to keep. Now he's going to pitch late, and he's got one blocker, and he may be gone. He is going to be gone, and that is Bennett Sanford. No, that's Jesse Brown again. Jesse Brown with a 55-yarder.
Outside, and he'll put 55 yards into the end zone.
Now, I usually do not name players of the game from the opposing non-Fremont County teams, but when you have 9 carries for 249 yards and 4 touchdowns, you may have earned it. Or at least getting the co-player of the game. 36-8 right now. And boy, that kid can fly, Declan. He's nodding yes. He won't wear the headset. During basketball, you'd have to, though, because it's important that we can talk. Hunt going to roll left on the two-point try. He's got a guy wide open, and it's good. And he went to Cord Edler again. And so with 3 minutes and 38 seconds left here, it is 38 to 8. Excuse me. Had the scoreboard wrong. In favor of the Greybull Buffs. When we return, it'll be the conclusion of the game of the week here on WYO Today.
Has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at HeinzGeneralStore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store says good luck to all Fremont County teams.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
And welcome back, 38 to 8 in favor of the Greybull Buffs. Here, as they have came to Pavilion and taking care of business as they set up to try and get a 1 seed in their trek to try and make it to Laramie. Kickoff is going to be short. It's going to bounce a couple times, and it's a live ball, and I think Greybull has it. They do. And that was just Wind River pulling a Shoshone or DuBois from last week, and I think not realizing what was going on. They were kicking it short just not to allow a return. Kind of fell in no man's land, and they waited to Wind River, unfortunately, waited trying to hope it. Guess it go out of bounds, be a penalty, whatnot. But Greybull jumps right on top of it. We've got a down Cougar, so we'll take a break, and we'll be right back. It'll be Greybull ball. They have a chance to run it out here. 3:36 left in the fourth here on WYO Today.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
And welcome back. False start against the Buffs almost immediately. So we'll stop the clock back again. It'll make it a first down and 15 after the big onside kick recovery. Well, it was an onside kick, just pooch kick that was not fielded cleanly whatsoever. So back them up 5 yards. But right now, realistically, if you think about it, the Buffs want the clock to be moving so they can get home and enjoy their undefeated season so far. Cougars going to have one more opportunity next week to finish things off. I do believe they may be on the road because tonight was senior night. I do believe they are. We'll be at Shoshone next week for Pine Bluffs, I do believe. We'll take a look at that, though. Snap, handed off to, I think that's Jesse Brown. It looks like he's going to, yeah, it is Jesse Brown. He's going to gain all the penalty yards back, so he'll set up second down and 10. So we need to get the clock a little bit back in sync here. We're close. So we approach 3 minutes. They probably shouldn't have snapped this until we're under 3. Hunt is in the gun. I anticipate they'll run the ball as we now go under 3. Nope, he's looking to throw, and he's looking to throw deep. And it is going to be incomplete, but a flag.
Ball's incomplete. However, there is a flag on the play.
Unfortunately, as it was intended for number 7, that being Mason Richardson, it would be a 15-yard penalty against Eli Hill, and he just didn't look back for the ball. I mean, as simple as that. They're going to call you that every time if you get some contact and you did not make eye contact with the football, had no idea where it was. But more importantly, with 2:49 to go, why are they throwing the football up as much as they are? 2:49 to go here. Power I back in formation. Hunt, play action pass, rolling to his left. He's going to keep it, and he's going to try and run down. He's going to run out of bounds after a 10, call it 14-yard gain. So it'll be a Wind River Realty first down.
Edler's going to be pushed out of bounds. Not before they pick up the first down. It'll be first down and 10 for the Buffs.
First and goal, they're going to say, and they are as far as you can be on first and goal. And not able to get a first down, right just shy of the 10. Ball's nose just barely creeping over that line. And it'll be a shotgun formation. Snap. Hunt's going to carry it to his right. He fakes the throw. There is a flag on the field, and he is going to get tackled for a loss, but there is a flag. It is a hold. See what they do here. It'll be about a loss of 1. They're going to take it, it looks like. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty against Greybull. It is their 6th penalty of the evening. 44 total penalty yards in total. Excuse me, it'll be a 10-yard penalty, not 5. So first and goal from the 20 with 2:36 to play. Back into the power eyes, Hunt and the Buffalo defense. Or offense. And we're going to get a flag right off the bat. It's going to be movement. False start against the Buffs. So now, the coach is not going to be real happy, but I got to say, when you're throwing bombs up 38-8 with under 3 minutes to go, I don't mind the penalties coming back to bite you a little bit. Clock will start moving on that. I'm kind of confused because it was a dead ball penalty before that. But nonetheless, we're under 2:30 to play. Hunt, power I formation. He's going to hand it off to number 27, and he is going to go for about from the 25 to the 8. So a 17-yard gain. By number 17. Don't know who that is. We'll figure that out. Don't have it, so we'll figure that out at some point. From the power I, going to go to the right, and they're able to stand him up after only a gain of 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll bring up 3rd and goal here from their own 9-yard, or from the Wind River 9-yard line. It's been a weird 1st and goal type situation. We started out just over the 10, went all the way back to the 25 with penalties and whatnot, and now we're back just barely, like 1 net yard total, if that, in 4 or 5 plays. Hunt under center with the power eye. He's looking to roll. He's looking to throw. Touchdown.
The pass from Edler.
Touchdown by Edler. It was number 32, Yandel Hernandez. So it makes it 44-8. 2-point conversion pending here. Nope, they're going to kick it. Something we've seen a lot in 9-man this year, not necessarily out of Wind River, but we've seen a lot of extra points attempted. This one is up and looks good. Is it good? It is. So with 1 minute left, it is 45-8. When we return, it will most likely be the conclusion of this game here on WYO Today at 99.1 KWYW, The Heat.
Midway! Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible.
Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
And welcome back. 1 minute to play here. Kickoff for the Buffs. Back will be Dow, and it'll go.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry Aisle.
And I accidentally went to commercial to the 25. Actually, out to the 35 when all gets said and done. So let's go ahead and get the clock going. I was trying to hit the clock, and I hit the ads button. So Wind River is going to have the ball with 52 seconds left after a nice about 20-yard return for Brandon Dow. Sets up 1st and 10 at their own 35. And this is where it starts to hit, especially for Wind River at home. It starts to hit some of the seniors that this is it. Couple on the sideline, giving pats on the back to some of the guys. The head's a little bit low to lose on your senior night, but still, what they've given to this program, it cannot be mentioned enough. This was one of the class. They were sophomores when they played for the state championship and were the state runner-up. Martinez is going to hand off for an 8-yard gain to Rushing.
He is going to get up 8 on play, 2nd down and 2.
Rushing now with 150 yards on the day. And on 2nd and 2, he will break the huddle as we go under 25 seconds to play. Snyder in motion. They're going to hand it to Rushing again. He's got 5, 10, 15, just bowling over guys. As he's actually going to be right at 14 yards.
That'll be enough for a Cougar.
It will be plenty enough for a Wind River Realty first down. But unfortunately, we're probably looking at one play. Nope, we got to get a timeout, so we got to put some time back on the clock. So there's 17 seconds left. We'll stay here because I've got to get Declan home. It's a school night after all. His dad, of course, with Ernie and Lander. Lander was up 14-0 in kind of a sloppy game with a lightning delay, an ambulance called. So as we take a look here during this break at some of the stats, 404 yards is what Greybull is going to finish with. Only 25 of those through the air. 379 on the ground on 30 carries, 12.6 yards per carry. 5 rushing touchdowns, 1 of 5 on third. 0 for 1 on fourth. For the Cougars, as they come back on the field, they're going to finish with, well, we'll just see here in a second, all but, well, everything on the ground, actually, so far. Martinez takes a snap, hands off to Snyder, and he's hit back. He's going to lose 1 yard.
And he is met by...
And somehow we got the clock started way faster than they did. So there is another timeout on the field, it looks like.
Timeout on the field.
So -1 there, or -2. -2 for Holden Yates there. So right now, total on the day, Wind River has 287 total yards, all of it on the ground on 61 carries, 4.7 yards per carry, 1 touchdown. Colton Martinez 0 for 3 as quarterback. He did throw 1 interception, 2 fumbles, 1 of those lost, 4 of 12 on third, and 2 of 4 on fourth. Had 5 penalties for 40 yards, 2 punts averaging 30.5. So in the Clicker Ticket postgame show, we're just going to get into, I don't know how I got 33 seconds left. Snap. Running outside. No gain by rushing, and that is going to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we can give our seniors another big round of applause.
So they will finish with 287 yards. When we return for the Click It or Ticket postgame show, we'll dive in to our players of the game here on WYO Today.
Buffaloes for a game well played and wish them best of luck in their game of their season.
I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports. And welcome back to the Click It or Ticket postgame show. We're going to jump right into our Papa Murphy's player of the game, but first, we're actually going to go with a Gatorade Good Effort of the day. Gatorade Good Sport, Gatorade Good Effort. And we're going to name it Good Sport. We're going to say Colton Martinez, who actually got a shout-out from the PA announcer for helping a guy out and showing great sports. So congratulations, Colton Martinez. Now we're going to jump into our Papa Murphy's player of the game here, since we've already done our stats. We're going to name 2, and that's because I think there's no way avoiding congratulating Jesse Brown of the Greybull Buffs. 10 carries, 254 yards, and 4 touchdowns, 25.4 yards per. He had runs of 22, 44, 48, 72, and 55. Just an incredible day. And, of course, when we're talking about running, you can't get any further than Jeffrey Bubba rushing. He has 35 carries, and he finished with 164 yards on the ground. Again, all of their yards on the ground tonight for the Wind River Cougars. So they've got 1 game left. They'll play next week against, is it Rocky Mountain? Yes, it's Rocky Mountain. With this loss tonight, Shoshone clinches, which they already really had because of the win over Wind River. Shoshone is clinched and Rocky Mountain has clinched. Tomorrow, between the two, between the Wranglers and Rocky Mountain, is outside of momentum for the playoffs and seeding potentially, because they are dead nuts tied and need to get somewhere for someone's going to get the 3, someone's going to get the 4. You kind of want the 3, not the 4, because you don't want to play the number 1 from the other conference. But Wind River officially eliminated tonight. Shoshone and Rocky Mountain officially in the playoffs, I do believe, tonight. Of course, everything unofficial until WHSA puts it out there. So what we do have coming up as far as games will be tomorrow night. You're going to have one heck of a game, and we'll get that up here for you real quick, so we can let you know what all you got coming up tomorrow. But you've got a game at 3, and a game at 6. It's kind of been weird. We've got Lander Valley playing right now. Let's see if we can get you a score on that as well. Your final here, of course, is 45-8 in favor of Greybull. Lander's still up 14-0. That's the last thing we saw from that game. For those just following in 2A, Lyman's up on Pinedale 14-6. Saratoga was over Lusk at half, 26-0. Wright over Southeast at half, 41-6. So tomorrow night in our neck of the woods, you've got Thermopolis, number 3 in 2A, at number 2 Mountain View. That will be at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. on 101.7 KDNO. And tomorrow night on 93.9, I've got the pleasure of working with Cody Beers, and Declan and I will both be there, actually. Declan and I have the privilege. We're on Cody. Baylor's out of town for, I do believe, a work trip. So we will be at the Torrington at number 3 Riverton in our backyard at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. So lots going on, lots of playoffs in the action, on the docket coming up, and everybody trying to play for seed and trying to get in. So if Riverton wins tomorrow, they will be in as a 1 seed, and they'll avoid Star Valley at least until the title game. But also, if they wind up facing Cody, they'll get Cody at home. So a lot on the line there. Guaranteed at least one home game. They win that one if they win tomorrow, and they'll get a second home game. So playing at home until you get to Laramie is a great advantage, especially with the Riverton crowds this year and the past couple. So, for cameraman Declan, this has been Kevin Shields. We want to thank Leanne Sanderson for holding down the fort back at the mothership, and we'll see you next time here on WYO Today and KWYW 99.1 The Heat. Actually, next time will be next week at 6 o'clock, Shoshone versus, I don't know who. I'm going to look that up real quick for you. It will be Shoshone versus Big Piney next week at 6 p.m. here on 991 KWYW. We'll see you then. Have a great weekend, and go Pokes!
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber,